There are two ways of looking at Return of the Jedi. Firstly, as an overall finale for this original trilogy, and I feel it really succeeds in being very satisfying in terms of answering the right questions related to these three movies, the most important information, while also leaving a few hints open for subsequent entries in the franchise. It provides Luke and Vader a satisfying conclusion to their character journeys, and hints towards who the Emperor is, but leaving him as a vague, threatening presence here. An interesting, potentially unintentional bit of foreshadowing is the fact that Yoda and Obi-Wan insist that the only chance of winning is killing Vader, but Luke rejects that as he still sees that there is some hope in him. It has the strongest score of the original trilogy in my opinion. When looking at it as a film in its own right, it definitely is the weakest of the original three. It still holds some of the same charm, but definitely has a lot more problems and is a bit of a step down from Empire. I feel the direction is a bit flat at points, and as a result, while the rest of the main characters definitely do things that are important for the story, the fact that it's them doing it doesn't feel important. As not only do we have the weakest performances from Han, Leia and Lando, they don't really get much more development as characters here. Part of me kind of wonders if the film would have been better if they had killed off Han like they originally planned, and would have given more emotional weight to Leia and Lando, I suppose. I don't mind the comedic tone at points, but I definitely feel that more could have been done to make this film a bit more exciting, as at points it is a little dull. Visually, I want to say it's the weakest, or at least least exciting Star Wars film. There are some exceptions like the great puppet for Jabba the Hutt and the model shots, but the fact that most of the film takes place on Endor, which is just a forest, I almost can understand why George Lucas wanted to have more digital effects to give Star Wars more visual variety, but then I remember the Jedi rock scene and realised how much he abused digital editing. There is some good stuff in here, I can't deny, but overall I do think it could have been much better.